Trying this again. Tom McCaig, Jesus Christ Trust on that. Trying to go live. I got full bars on the Wi-Fi, and it's just kicking me off because, yeah. So, all right, Mike. It's just so annoying this thing. You can hear me great. Thank you. I don't know. Hey, I appreciate the prayers. I got your mess financial health, but somewhat physical health. As soon as I left to do this, I haven't had one uh, student come to Liberty Aid Academy, and not a single donation to the church either. Nothing. Crickets. The whole thing. As I do this for others, I pay in pain. I got more testimonials, right? More testimonials of miracles from living human people. And Mike, that was a good point you made. Scripture. It's a script. You see, I don't believe that these prior advents of Christ happen. I just don't see any reason to believe in them. Reason being, now that's not saying I don't believe Mary Baba doesn't exist, Krishna doesn't exist, Jesus Christ doesn't exist. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying history, a story God made up, top adversary out there is the devil. That's the individual that gives me the most respect of anyone. I'll just say more than anyone, more than humans can, because that individual understands actually who I am, accepts it, willing to pay me $500 billion and carving up the entire earth with the devil. You know, same offer Jesus was given plus, well, $485 million bonus, not just carve up all the kingdoms of the earth, but a $485 million bonus on top of it. That's how concerned the devil is about me messing up the devil's kingdom, which I do every day. Right? Here's the trust. You won't. Right? There's no one that, as long as you do what I just said and what I say with that, then it works completely for everyone. Uh, so that's just repeating miracles, right? For everyone that steps up and does it, those are miracles based on my efforts. Yours too, because you have to participate because karma is a rule, right? You can't just do nothing. You have to do, but you just do what who got my trust was helping people, in court, trying to save their house and stuff like that, and trying to do all this paperwork stuff and all this stuff. And now she's in jail. Can I help her? I mean, she didn't listen to what I said. Like, how can I help you? You're supposed to, court is fake, right? You go in there, why? Not just for yourself, right? You can't go in there using your lawyer methods to do anything. Why? What? How would that do anything? You signed a trust. And so all you're telling them is, oh, I don't think God is real. I don't think this trust is real. I don't think this guy is real. So now they're in jail. Okay, you want to learn the hard way, ex-lawyer. Hey, fine. What's the matter with her? Ego, not me. I'm just living in a body, explaining the situation to people. That's all I'm doing. I'm not the one you pray to. That don't work, right? I over here in India, I go to the Rama Christian Temple in Mumbai, large temple. Above the door it says something like, dedicated to Krishna consciousness, which Krishna, Christ, right? Same. We're talking Christ consciousness. I'm the first individual alive that has Christ consciousness. I won the game first. You see, so that's why I'm the living Christ. That's just the way it is. I don't make the rules. I don't make the game. I'm not God. It don't work like that. But here's this gigantic temple and all these people that support it all over before your time limit. This is done 4 times across the floor. And so I go in there to pray for these people and thank God for what God has done for me. And to pray for my perfect master that takes the name correctly because, as Mary said in half of his writing, all you need to do is find the perfect master, right? That's all you need to do because no one else can help you. No one else can help you unless it's someone that's achieved what needs to be achieved first. No one can show you what to do until they've achieved it themselves. It's not possible. And so I go over and go like this to one dude sitting over there. He's this white guy. And he has a chair next to me. He said, "Oh, sit down." Okay, I sit down. How you doing? Oh, good. He says, "Where you from?" And I said, "I'm in Florida." And he's from DC. Of course, I'm from DC. So he's a Christian. Oh, okay. I was like, "You know what the word Christian means?" And he's like, "Oh, go ahead and tell me." And I tell him about the rainbow and, Krishna, Christ, same thing, right? We're under a crystal dome. And I point to this, Western dressed guy with tattoos on them. None of them. None of them. None of them have any response to me. Nothing. Nothing. So, and this is with the above the door on their temple. They go to every day or whatever. All these monks live there, right? None of them meet me. Nothing like that. Krishna consciousness. That's all they're going for. I'm the first one with it. They don't even recognize me when I walk in the door. This dude stands next to me. Is the same thing. You're an ego. Okay, but we're not talking about truth. We're talking about my ego, which doesn't exist, but I'm required to speak truth so that people know it. Right? That's what you have to do because the truth sets you free. So there's no other option on my end but to speak the truth. What else do I have? I don't have anything else to share. It's the truth. In the video I just got cut off on, no one even if I would say, oh, wherever I am in India, like there are people of way less spiritual stature that get get a you know get a reaction from people uh, that I never get. I literally never get, and no one would even know what I'm speaking about here. For 3 years, but it's been done. So, I mean, if I come to India and no one recognizes me, well, I want to say no, they recognize me, right? The devil sent his dude right over to me, right? They recognize me at the Baba Center. They freaking walked me right off that Baba Center, right? Get out of the center. They freaking walked me right off that Baba Center, right? Get out of here, right? You're never allowed back here. Don't ever come back here ever again. Where Gandhi lives. Gandhi has a symbol, right? Has a little medal Gandhi would wear. It's just a wheel of 8. So it's like black lines and white lines, and black lines and white triangles. So 8 times 8, 64. It's right there in the Gandhi house. There it is. No one wants the truth here. No one. Everybody's just doing it for herself. I'm doing this. She don't take God's name. She doesn't do it for God. She doesn't do that. The one in jail, she never asked me a single question on any case, on anything, nothing like that. Now that she's in jail, somebody else is contacting me. What do I do about her? She didn't ask me anything. I haven't heard from her ever on any situation ever. She got your trust. Okay. But she didn't ever contact me. I was never able to sort her out because she never got in touch with me. Total ego ex-lawyer. Like, I mean, I'm getting to the point where I'm sort of at a loss. There's 3 people in here, right? 3 people. I'm really, I was at death's door here for a while doing this pilgrimage, coming over here to do this. Just horrible. I'm able to sit up now after about 4 or 5 days. I got to like a day and a half. I was able to get out in Mumbai, and I've been, you know, horribly ill ever since. And now I'm just half horribly ill. So I just and this level of travel has really debilitated me heavily. I've done it for others, but I can say that I just don't see the point of a pilgrimage anymore because I can only bring people so far. You know what I'm saying? How far? You know, I say read Mayor Baba. Okay, you don't listen to me. Read Mayor Baba and see what he says about how you're supposed to treat somebody who gets this truth. I didn't. I'm not the one making this game. You blame that on God. Don't blame it on me. You're continuously praying for your balanced health and well-being. Thank you. I mean, what a rare one, Mike. I'm telling you, I was on a beach 10 years and this guy showed up. No one else. No one else. No one else. I mean, it is sort of like Jesus said, you know, if one lamb is lost, I'll let the rest of the flock go. I go help them. Because the rest of the flock, what? They're totally lost. They're totally lost. They can't hear a word I'm saying. They really don't have a comeback or nothing like that. I tell them the truth and it's nothing, right? They don't know what to say. They're like, get out of here. Creatures that are our adversary, they don't want to come to God, right? They just want to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over forever. They don't ever want to do anything else but what they're doing. The entire pilgrimage group has you in our prayers. There's nothing happening. Like it's I can't use Cash App to pay people, that work for me. So they're not getting paid because I'm in India. I didn't know this was going to happen, but it's happening. Uh, so really, everyone that truly helps me and myself, and I mean truly helps me, helps it is now. And I'm probably going to add in since it's been going. They haven't shut down the debt stuff on Jesus Christ Trust. So I'm probably going to move that over and make that a part of the McCaig Mastery thing over on Liberty Aid Academy. So neither Liberty Jesus Christ Trust would be open. Period. I'd be off fighting with the bankers and destroying my credit without them donations. That's just a fact. That's how much traction I'm getting against the devil. The devil is the one that really gives me the ultimate respect for my position, right? $485 million and bonus, carve up all the kingdoms of the earth, all the land, you can have it all. Which I said no. So now I got to pay for the rest of the time. And I think everyone except for Mike understands that they were a witness to that occurring for me, when I got walked off the center with them. Because they were my ride. They come with me, so it's like, you got to leave. And I was like, well, they're going to drive me. They're like, when I got up to the gate, they're like, where's your car? Where's your car? They're going to drive me out. They're like, when I got up to the gate, they're like, where's your car? Where's your car? I was like, I don't have a car. I didn't come with a car. Where is it? Where? Like, I don't have a car. I didn't come with a car. Where is it? Where? You can't come back here. Where is it? We can't have your anything here. They're just nuts. They're totally crazy and afraid. You have to witness it. You have to experience it. And like I said, the main thing is you want to help others, film me. I honestly don't see the point of going to the Baba Center here in India for me. For others, they should. That's part of the pilgrimage here happening. Because God judges all at Mayor Baba's tomb. That's true. But I've already been judged. I already got my title and all that. What am I going to do except for, friendly person uh, at the Baba Center, whichever Baba Center I go to, he's always there. Uh, this individual was treated warmly and sweetly by him, and then he saw him with me, and then he didn't speak to him at all. But then later he was like started interacting with him just to find out whether he was gonna be like me or whether he was gonna, go back and so on. But what's the point of bringing me up? It's like Jesus said, everyone just deny me. What's the point? Like just because they're gonna ask, hey, are you with them? Are you what's the deal with you? What's the deal? You're not with the truth, are you? Well, none of your business, basically. Why is it their business? Okay, none of our business. Okay, fine, fine. Just treat them with like whatever. Yeah, but that's all they want to know. Because what? It's a big threat to them and their position, right? Their situation of reincarnation, getting the same character, getting the same body, living in the same house, and so you have to witness this and experience this from them. That's what a pilgrimage is about. A big part of it is learning, and going to the Baba Center is really learning from those individuals that they don't want to go to God. They don't want Christ consciousness. They absolutely do not want it and will tell you to your face they don't want it, which is what Mayor Baba said is the only thing, only reason for life. There is no other reason for life. That's the only reason for life. So, what does this tell you? Your adversary is not intelligent, not intelligent, not intelligent, and not intelligent, right? Because they don't want to go to God. And that's the only reason for life. That's their foundation of reality is they don't want Christ consciousness, right? And that's all that Mayor Baba says to get. Right? Say with Jesus Christ, my Father and I are one. And basically everyone has to get to that or they stay in the dome. You're, right? Your consciousness is not separate. Honestly, a bunch. I don't remember exactly. Now the devil's like, give him some room, give him some distance, just treat him like shit. He comes around, tell him he's not welcome, right? Don't talk to him. Nothing like that. He's a problem. Don't let him speak in public. Don't have him speak anywhere, right? So that's why I say them previous avatars. What thousands of people would listen to Mayor Baba? Come on, this same crew that lives here under this dome, listening to God about going to getting Christ consciousness and listening to the truth about the situation what we're actually living in. No one does that. The very, very few people in here. Mike's literally the only one writing in the chat. Like, dare I say, one now, one individual in here. One. Can you imagine those numbers after a decade plus of what I've done? Right? Going up against the bankers, 50 court cases. I initiated, I tempted the devil, right? Let me run up these credit cards. Then battle to the death cage match, right? On Facebook. Anyone can come down. This is the courtroom. Here's the court cases. Come on down. Here's the photographs. Here's the proof. Here's where I'll be here. See if I die. Because why? I want to know. Jesus Christ is real. God is real. Or there's no purpose to life. No purpose. No purpose to life. And I'll be happy to be dead. Yay. Really? I done it in public. In public. I done it in public. So you see what I'm saying, lovers? Mind-boggling how much I got this heart thing in the way here. How proof you have, yeah, and how little no one accepts it. It is mind-boggling. But again, that's the acceptance on our end, right? As a few people that want the truth, that want God. It's the acceptance of that that one has to accept. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm getting at. I'm bringing in all this information together to say this very important thing that's hard for people to understand and accept. But listen, God is fair, and I mean perfectly fair. God is complete and creation, not in creation, not in creation. Nothing else has ever happened. Nothing else ever will happen. Never. It won't happen. Why? Because saying other ages happen, that saying that Mayor Baba took a life, because listen, when I said to one of the Baba, after I get thrown off the center and all that, right? I go over to the bookstore. I was like, oh, let me get a couple things here, see if they have anything. Because what's in Mayor Baba's book is just perfect if you can understand it. And I'm over there and I'm talking with her and she's just nervous. Only one in the store. And back and forth is she's just like, well, everyone should believe what they should believe, and that's right for them. That's what she said. Well, I was like, well, really the truth is what matters. That's and she's like, well, the truth is whatever anyone else is. No, but who does? Who does have that? So listen, yeah, your point is well taken. So I'm sitting there and I'm getting ready to leave the uh, the bookstore, and in comes this dude. Now I'm off the center, right? I'm across the street from it. I'm in Myrtle Beach, and this dude who I've seen before, and he's a longtime Bible lover, comes in the store. Congratulations! I was like, thank you. Walks out the door, gets on his bicycle, and leaves. As she comes around and is like, it says, "Where'd he go?" And I was like, "He was just here to give a message and leave." And she's like, "What?" What? But you see, he said what they can't say, you know, an understanding of who I am. They have a hive mind. Honor. I was so I'm sorry to do something before we went to the airport, and so I'm sitting there looking at Baba pictures, and the lady running the bookstore walks by and I said, "Do you think Mir Baba actually lived in a body?" She looks at me like this. See, because what? They're a hive mind, right? So let me speak the truth that you don't want to think about. And it's what? You don't understand God if you think that. You don't understand. And you don't understand your adversary. You don't understand God. You don't understand your adversary. Both. You both. You don't understand. You don't understand that God is perfectly fair. Perfectly. The one that runs the law of karma automatically. It's in here. As Mayor Baba said, the new life exists whether there's someone here to live it or not. Karma exists. If no one was here in this earth, if no one was here, karma would still be here. The law would still be here. It would still be here. The law is. God is. God is fair, perfectly fair, and runs a lady. If life was continuous and continuous and continuous, oh, we're in this time period and that time period and blah blah blah. Look at all this shit that happened. Blah, you got to do this, you got to do that, da 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 da, blah 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 blah. How's that fair? How's that? Oh, you got to live this way that time. Now you got to figure it out this way. You got to figure it out that way. You got to figure this. You figure that. Figure this. Figure that. That would be infinitely different. I just want God. I don't care. I just want the truth. I just want God. God keeps telling me the truth. I never back away from it. I say it no matter how I get treated. I don't care. Bring me to God. Bring me another offer, devil. The answer is no, 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 no. Straight up the whole time. So that's misunderstanding who God is and what God is. Never went up, never went up, never went up. Real estate prices never went up, never went up. Thousands of years go by, ticking by, da 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 da. Right? Still bankers, still lending money. Nope, real estate never goes up in value, never goes up, never goes up, never. Another 1,000 years, never goes up, never goes up, never goes up, da 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 da. That 1969. Pew! Right through the roof. Right? Here's a house I grew up in. Oh, my mother and father say, oh, we paid $6,000 for this house. Okay. And what was it, like 5 years ago? Million and a half. That's the story of history. And bankers. Bankers used to be really good. Good. Always bankers good. Good. Bankers are good. Bankers are fine. Bankers are fine. Bankers are fine. Pew! I mean, why do I even have to say it? It's so stupid. So stupid. So what does this tell us? What does this tell us, right? It's a lack of understanding of God, right? I go over that. Lack of understanding of God and God's nature to say there are other ages and other time loops. And never, never, never. The flood, no way. No way. There was no flood. There was no Noah. There was none of that bullshit. None of that happened. That's all stories. All made up BS. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. This is what happens, right? This, and nothing else. Okay. And it's also what? And a lack of understanding of your adversary. You don't understand God, you don't understand your adversary. You think previous time happened. We're in a time loop. 64 years, one age, my age, right? I come in a body at age 8. No karma before age 8. Children don't have karma. They're walking around like, woohoo, yoo-hoo, right? Look at them. They're always happy. Or they're angry. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? Throw a rock at that bunny, whatever. Who cares, right? I'm a child. Woo-hoo. You know, children.